From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
Welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Josh Berrien.
And I'm Keith Farmer. Tonight, we'll recap a heartbreaking loss for UK men's basketball.
And later, interviews with the newest assistant coach for Kentucky football and in-state basketball, Cat Brennan Canada. Before we get into the latest loss for UK basketball, let's talk about a positive turn for one of the freshmen. That begins tonight's Big Blue story presented by Baptist Health. Coach Cal decided to shake things up and pull B.J. Boston from the starting lineup for last night's game at Georgia, and it led to Boston's best game in Kentucky Blue. He finished with a team-high 18 points on 9 of 17 shooting to go with 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and just 1 turnover in 33 minutes. Keith, he showed out, the Norcross native showing out not too far from home. Pretty sure there was some family members in the crowd, but it just comes at a tough time because they didn't get the win, and it's just unfortunate for him.
Well, and much like his game is how Kentucky's game went. He started off much better than what those stats ended up being. He was shooting the ball great at the start, and Kentucky just still not sharing the ball enough, not getting enough assists on those made baskets, much like what we see with him as well.
Right.
You know, just people trying to do too much on their own. Unfortunately, Boston's efforts didn't lead to a win in the end. The game went down to the wire, and it shouldn't have. Kentucky trailed Georgia by 3 at the half, then came back to lead the Bulldogs by 6 points with 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. They gave up a last-moment shot at the rim, though. Didn't have enough time left to answer, falling 63-62. A dejected Coach Cal spoke after the game.
Because I'm discouraged. What I just saw, the way we finished the game, the shot selection at the end, missed free throws, turnovers, just throw the ball to them for layups. We gave them 20 points on turnovers, throwing them the ball. I'm discouraged. And again, we get beat to every tough ball. We got 1 ball in front of our bench Devin dies for. Rest of them, we don't get any. I mean, this is all stuff that's we got to be better.
Yeah, Cal was also disappointed in his team's focus on the boards.
What I keep saying is these kids are respectful. They listen. They just don't hear. I mean, every one-handed rebound. Do you guys understand every day we're working on two-handed rebounds? Every day. Not like every other day. Every day. Sometimes we're doing it in the morning and evening. Two-handed rebound. You know how many we went after with one? The last one we got, the guy went after it with one hand.
Josh, all you got to do is talk to a former Wildcat, and they'll tell you he harps on that every day. Two-handed rebounds, two-handed rebounds. The thing that disappoints me is he says they hear, they just don't listen.
Yeah, no, and that's definitely very, very important. And something my JV coach always told me growing up was, you know, box out your man. A shot goes up, box out your man, and then grab it with 2 hands, keep it above your head, swipe left and right, just get away to, get the opponents away from you, and then pass to a teammate. And you did not see that enough from the Cats last night. But, I mean, there was a whole bunch of different factors that went into last night's loss. And while Kentucky struggles on offense, their one defensive stat where they were second in the country heading into the Georgia game, blocked shots. Of course, that's largely thanks in efforts because of Isaiah Jackson, who leads the team with over 3 rejections per game for a total of 41 on the season. And, I mean, he had 12 points. He had 4 rebounds, 4 blocks, Keith, last night. He had a great game. But, again, just like Boston, their efforts just weren't good enough.
And actually, the last one, he was out of position because he was going up the lane.
Right.
And he had to come back to block it out of bounds, which gave Georgia the ball back.
Absolutely. And I'm thinking, I'm like, he has enough length to swat it. If you know that you're that close, why not be able to try to grab it, keep it in bounds so they can foul you? You got the game won.
Let's go to the UK women now. They'll tip off in the Plains tonight as they take on Auburn at 8:30, and they'll be without leading scorer Ryan Howard for the 2nd straight contest. She's been day-to-day with an ankle injury. The Lady Cats have won 3 games without Howard this season, and the superb play from Dre'Ana Edwards has been a major factor. The redshirt sophomore, nicknamed Big Dog, has been a big help for Kentucky, averaging nearly 13 points per game while leading the team with about 8 boards. Coach Kyra Elsie praised Dre for her high basketball IQ and the physicality in the post, but says she needs to slow down a bit.
we continue to work with her in practice. She wants to score the bucket as soon as the ball touches her hands. So sometimes she misses bunnies around the rim, playing too fast. So we just really work with her, slowing down, taking your time, gather yourself, use your strength, and go back up. But I think you will continue to see her get better as the year progresses.
Yeah, she's definitely been awesome to watch. She can do it from not only inside, but also step out and hit a three.
Absolutely. And there was one point in this season, early on in the season, where she was averaging a double-double for 3 straight games.
Yeah.
Hopefully another big game from her tonight. Coming up next on BBN Tonight, we'll have a chat with JEMAL Singleton.
He was recently named coach for Kentucky's running backs and special teams. His thoughts on his new players when we return.